morning, Amanda. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Community banks, they're not just a financial institution. They're really the front porch of their community. They provide local choice, they're relationship focused, and they really care about the communities that they're in. So for community banks supported by ICBA to be able to tailor solutions for small businesses keeps these rural and suburban and urban communities healthy, vibrant, and their economies growing. I mean, as long as there's communities like Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Delano, Minnesota, Mound, Minnesota, there's always going to be a place for community banks. I think the core of community banking is relationships, and it's what I'm all about. And I think it is for all the community banks in the country. For me to live in a community where I know my customers, and you see them at the grocery store, you see them at school, you see them at church, it's not just a banking relationship. I mean, these are your friends, they're your family, and it's your community. And for me, that's what's important.
Good to see you. Where are they from now?
So I grew up in this business as a fourth generation community banker. I mean, this was the topic of conversation at the breakfast table, at lunch, at the dinner table. My family lived and breathed community banking. I was an art major in college. I was determined not to come back to the family business. Later on, I switched my major and got a degree in finance and management, and I wound up working for a large bank. And when I was able to come back and work on a project for the family bank, not intending to come back and stay, was when I understood the true role of a community bank in its community and the awesome power that it has to do good for its community. And I've been here ever since. Our voice is different. You know, the message and how we celebrate success on Main Street is wickedly different than Wall Street. ICBA helps us do that job by advocating every day in Washington, D.C. collectively for the nation's 5,000 community banks, for our 50,000 locations, for the 1 in 3 counties that is only served by a community bank. That advocacy is unique and it's special to community banking. And without it, community banking's independence could truly be threatened. ICBA is looking far down the track, trying to understand what are the challenges that are going to face community banks in this country 10, 20, 50, 100 years from now, being sure that they're in a place to continue to advocate, innovate, and educate for community banking so that they're able to remain independent, relevant, and competitive for generations to come. It's our honor, but it's also our duty to fight and defend it every single day. And that's what ICBA is doing, and I couldn't be more proud to be the next chairman of ICBA, to carry that mantle forward and to fight for the nation's community banking industry.